Hey guys, I'm Aedlycia, and today I'll be talking about distance learning. A completely irrelevant point, but I just turned 11 2 days ago. Yeah, irrelevant, I told you. Anyway, back to relevant stuff. Two things I like about distance learning are the fact that, one, I can just do my distance learning wherever that makes me feel comfortable, so I can learn at my own comfortable pace. For example, at the kitchen island, like today, or in my room perhaps, or anywhere, really. Two, I don't have to wear a school uniform. I can just wear anything as long as it's reasonable. And I don't have to face the terrible traffic that you have to face when you go to school. It's not like I'm the one driving or anything, but the traffic really irritates me, to be honest. Challenges I face during distance learning. One, laggy devices and slow connection. That is a major and huge problem that I think most people in the world face with distance learning. Especially, for example, if we're having a class and all of a sudden my screen freezes. And honestly, it should be fine because why the class is recorded, but let's say a teacher is calling me out to answer a question. If I don't answer, it may seem that I'm rude or choosing not to answer, and marks will be deducted. And I don't know about you, but I personally want to have good marks. It's easy marks, really, so yeah. Number two that I don't like about distance learning. Teachers will sometimes give work in an untimely manner. Now, I'm not saying all the teachers, of course, but certain teachers do sometimes. Like, for example, you get a notification saying that, oh, you have an assignment at 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. or something like that when you're trying to sleep or something. So that kind of irritates me, and sometimes work will pile on one on top of the other because there's this assignment and this assignment, and there are no breaks too because all we receive are 15-minute breaks. Honestly, I don't think that's even enough time to go to the toilet because my toilet, to get from one place to the toilet, is like going to KLCC. So it's kind of difficult, really. Okay, and tips for people who are going through distance learning. First of all, you need to stay focused. Be aware of whatever's going on around you because you might miss out anything and you might just get called out to answer a question and then your screen freezes and then you'll lose marks. Nobody wants that, do we? So anyway, another thing that you have to do is keep track of all the assignments you have. You can make a table or whatever you want, or make a list or whatever. So basically you can know what assignments you've done, what assignments you haven't done. Another thing to do is to work fast. You don't want work piling one on top of another, so that if you finish this assignment, at least the next assignment the teacher throws at you, it won't pile up on the previous one. So that's a good thing to happen. In conclusion, it's better to do distance learning during this pandemic rather than going to school, actual school, because what's the use of going to school if we're living in fear of the pandemic and our parents are worrying about our health and we're putting our lives on the line, really. We could die from COVID-19 just by walking into school, or we could be carriers and risk everyone else's health. That's even worse because you're the cause of someone's death. So yeah, history has changed, and I guess I'm glad to be part of that history. The pandemic, I mean. Anyway, have a nice day, everyone. Stay safe. We can fight this together, and let's flatten the curve. Bye! Is this continuing? Okay. Recording? I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Anyway, in conclusion, it's better to do this. Okay, I scratched my armpit, I'm sorry.